would you Venmo me a pre-sale of this idea right now?
How much?
Here's the challenge. I'm gonna give myself 48 hours to generate 3 sales for my new startup. But here's the thing, I don't even have a product to sell. I don't have a landing page, I don't have social media for this. It's strictly just an idea I have in my head. And over the course of the next 2 days, my goal is to validate that people are willing to buy this before I even build anything. So let's get into it. So this idea came to me pretty much just yesterday when I was going back to the drawing board of just deciding to validate my hypotheses before actually committing to building something. Over the past few weeks, I've been all heads down trying to build solutions, and I realized I don't have anything validated yet. I need to go back and see if people are even willing to pay for what I'm building. And I feel like the best way to kind of shortcut that process and actually determine if people are willing to buy your idea is to put together a pre-sale landing page. And as an example of that, I randomly had come across this new product that's about to launch. I'm not affiliated with it at all, but I do think it's a cool concept, and it really portrays the idea that I want to potentially build, which is this concept of an AI type powered pre-sale landing page builder. One of the main reasons I would want to do this is because even though I'm like a software engineer, I know how to build this site exactly. I also know it's going to take a long time. And the main reason is because it's not just a landing page. It has the ability to actually accept payments up front. So you can see here, like they have this pre-order button. I can go ahead and click that, and it's going to essentially load up a Stripe checkout for me to actually purchase a pre-order of their product. And if I went through that actual process, then I would be brought back to their site, essentially saying that I've now pre-ordered it. That in itself is kind of a lot of work. You need a back end, you need the ability to accept payments, all of that stuff. That just takes time, and you don't want to do that over and over for every single idea that you want to validate. Really, this should just be something quick and dirty that you can put up and then maybe cold call people, get them on the page, and just see if you can get people converted via a pre-sale. And that's it. That's the idea. Like, I want to see if I can create something that allows people that maybe not even technical, just create pages like this so that they can accept pre-orders of their idea before they actually build it. At this very point in time, I'm like really excited about this idea, and every ounce of my being just wants to go build this and like actually just create the solution. But I'm trying to break out of my normal patterns and actually validate this idea before building anything. And that's what I'm gonna do. Over the next few days, I'm going to call people and just see if I can get people buying the concept before I build anything. That's it. Now, the first step that I want to do is actually just get more coherent on explaining this idea. So I'm going to spend some time, go into Notion, actually document my idea a little bit more, and just get it outlined in kind of like a template a little bit so that I can very succinctly explain the solution that I'm trying to build, which will make it easier when I actually come time to cold call people. The second part is going to be just building out a database of people for me to contact and then actually going out and contacting them. And I'm going to document everything that goes into it, all the wins, all the failures, and we'll kind of see how this turns out. I'm not sure. I hope it has potential, but we'll find out. So let's get into it. Okay, it is officially time to I'm so nervous for this part. I'm like sweating so much, but it is officially time to try to call people and actually see if they are interested in buying this idea that I have. So I've got my list that I just compiled of people here. I really just went through my contacts list and found about 10 people that kind of fit the persona of the customer that would be interested in this idea. So either a technical person or a just general SaaS founder. Maybe they're not super technical, but either way, finding people that I know would be interested in starting companies and have done it before or are talking about doing it. I'm going to reach out to them. So I am starting off with the person that I think will be the most definite yes, just because I want to actually feel good about this process. I've never called people before, so this is going to be really interesting. Let's see how it goes.
Hello.
Well, the first person did not pick up, So moving down the list, yeah, let's keep going.
Forwarded to voicemail. The person.
2 down so far. No one picked up. Maybe it's the time of day, but I think they'll call me back eventually. And I'm just going to keep moving down the list. So we're on to number 3. Hey, Akram.
What's going on? How are you?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Long time no talk.
I know, it's been a minute.
I know.
Yeah, I just wanted to chat with you for like 30 seconds if you got time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I can talk now.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm working on another startup idea and curious to hear your thoughts about it. Have you been working on, ideas recently at all yourself?
Yeah, mainly within like the CPG world, the consumer goods world.
Nice.
But yeah, not so much in the software side. But yeah, I'm all ears.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like the validation stage has always been hard. So I'm thinking about building like an AI landing page builder that hooks up like payments so that you can do pre-sales for your actual like idea before building it. I haven't really found anything that exactly does that yet. So curious to hear if that's like something you've tried doing before or, just like building landing pages to pre-sell an idea.
I mean, it is awesome. It's like, I mean, I love the idea, but I personally haven't seen anything like that. I mean, the closest thing I've seen, and I'm blinking at the name of it. If maybe when I come across the name, I'll probably send it to you.
Cool.
But how would you do that? Are you gonna connect it with like a page builder, or is there like a solution that you're gonna leverage for that?
Yeah, probably something I would just build where like you would just input a prompt or something, go through a little bit of like a questionnaire, and then it would generate the page for you. You can go and edit it afterwards and then hook up Stripe via just like a quick Stripe Connect thing so that you could accept payments on your site right away.
Yeah. I mean, that would be awesome. I'm sure that'd be really useful. And are you thinking of it to be like a prompt that people would use? That basically like look up the prompt and like install it, then use it?
Yeah, pretty much. Something like that. So,
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, for you personally, would that be something that you would pay to use if that was built?
Oh yeah, I personally would definitely pay to use it.
How much are you thinking? I'm thinking like like you would pay each time you might want to create a page. Like, do you have an idea in mind how much you'd pay?
Yeah, I guess I would think about it, right? Obviously, like there's like the subscription model, and then there is like the one-time off for landing page or for page, right? Payment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If it was like a one-time payment or like one-time, probably like would pay, I don't know, like $7, $9, maybe even $10.
Cool.
If it gives me like a let's say like a one-time try to build it. So yeah, or like, you know what I mean? Like, or maybe something where I pay and it gives me the credits and it gives me, you know what I mean? I don't want to like complicate it too much, but yeah, like at least like I would pay between like $5 to $10 per try or per page.
Cool. No, I like that. That's super good info. So, and you totally don't have to do this, but I'm just basically trying to get as much validation for this before I build it. Would you Venmo me right now $5 as a pre-funding for this, based on what you just mentioned for payment?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet, man.
Do that.
All right. Do you have my Venmo? I kind of forget. If not, I can just text you after.
Yeah, just text it to me. I'll send it to you now.
Awesome. Cool, man. Well, I really appreciate the call. We should definitely keep in touch more.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, anytime.
And if you got anyone that you think might be interested in this too, if you could send me their phone number and contact, that would be awesome. I'll just follow up with you after.
Okay, sounds good. And just to make sure, you don't have anything built yet, right?
No, I'm literally just came up with the idea the other day, and I'm trying to do a bit of a challenge to see if I can get people to pay upfront before I actually build something. So yeah.
Okay, sounds good, man. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll let you know how it goes for sure.
Yeah, definitely keep me up.
Cool. All right. Have a good one, and I'll catch you later.
We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
Wow. First person, I haven't talked to him in like over a year, and he said he'd pay me $5. I think that's pretty cool. So there we go. Number one. There's payment number one. $5. My first call is calling me back, so let's get caught up with him. Yo.
Oi, what's up?
What is up? Do you have like 30 seconds to chat?
I have like 30 hours to chat now.
There is no idea yet, or no solution. So if there was a solution, how much would you pay for it? If any.
Okay, assuming this is like pretty good quality, not like this actually works.
Yeah, I guess what would be the number one, or like what would it have to do, I guess, in order for it to be valuable?
I don't know. How would I feed it what I want? Like, if it's like, oh, I can just upload an image, that would be pretty, and it just did what it needed to do, that'd be pretty sweet. And it gave me a payment processing that it handled all for me. It handled all the deployment for me. And like, all I really had to do was send an image and put in a domain name that I bought. I'd say that'd be pretty sweet.
All right. Yeah, I think I haven't thought about that. Like, use image inspiration, like find sites you like, and then you'd upload those and like be like, create a site like this for me. That's tailored to my idea.
Yeah, and if it was pretty good, like it just looked good, clean, simple. Let's say I want, like, it doesn't have to be complex use. Like, let's say I just wanted to build like your email subscription page that you have for your personal site, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say I wanted to do that, and then I just want to have an email listing, and it just did all that for me. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
So is that a buy-worthy idea? Would you pay for that?
For the right price, yeah.
What's the right price in your mind?
I was thinking like $5 or $10.
5 or 10. Would you Venmo me right now $5 to pre-sale this pre-sale idea?
I wouldn't. Because I never do pre-sale anything. I need a demo, and I need proof that this would actually work.
Okay, that's fair. Well, I will earn your $5 if I get enough validation that people would actually do this. All right, number 2, no dice. I thought he was going to be a yes, but he's also probably the most real person to only pay if it's actually valuable. So that was good info. And honestly, I actually got a lot of good ideas for how to make the solution better compared to what I was initially thinking. So really valuable. That's what I'm kind of learning so far. 2 calls in, and even though I'm hating most of this, it's actually giving some insight, and I'm feeling a little less nervous as I keep going. We also got 1 referral from that last call, so I'm gonna add that person in and keep going down the list. So we're at 3 in, and I've got about 9 people to go. So let's keep going through this list. Man, cold calling sucks.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Hey Matt, it's Chase Poirier. I found your phone number from that email you sent me a while ago. If you had like 2 minutes to chat at some point today, that'd be awesome. I wanted to run this idea that I've been thinking about the last few days by you. So yeah, just give me a call back if you can. See ya. All right, voicemail on the 4th one. Left the voicemail, and we'll continue down.
Our channel to actually like get it out to people, it could be a great tool, but a lot of people just don't have that channel.
Gotcha.
You know, and then you burn cash trying to build that traffic. And then if you don't have anything like convert on, and you're like, well, let me get back to you in 6 months to a year.
Even if you could make something like a page really quickly, it's just like getting it out to people is a problem. Getting eyeballs on whatever it is online.
Getting eyeballs on it. Just because, like, paid traffic's so expensive and it takes so long to figure it out.
Hey man, it's Chase. I know it's been a long time, but I've just been thinking of a new startup idea and wanted to run it by you, just hear your thoughts out. So if you got the time, would love to chat for a few minutes. If you don't, it's totally fine. And I hope you're having a great day. So see you later. So gonna wrap it on that for today so far. Need a bit of a break. I feel honestly drained from the past hour of just calling people. This is totally out of my comfort zone. Man, but it does feel good, and we had some success. So I called 10 people just that I had known through my contact list. Many of them I hadn't chatted with in a long time. But out of the 10 people, I was able to get 4 of them on the phone. And from that 4, I had one person actually Venmo me $5 just for the idea, which is crazy. And I had another person that mentioned they are very interested. They would just have to see the demo and see that this actually is like does what I say it does before buying. But if they did, they would pay like $5 to $10 upfront for this idea. 25% success rate, I would say, is pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it for now and continue on after a bit of a break. Got another one. Well, yeah, I was calling because I am also practicing my skills, and the one I'm practicing today is just chatting with people about the startup ideas I've got.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess for clarity's sake, this would be like somebody wants a landing page that's selling a product or service so far.
Yeah, like let's say you're working on one of your ideas. You want to validate whether it's a good idea or not. Like, are people willing to pay? So you could use this tool to essentially write out a prompt or maybe give it like images of inspiration for sites you like, and then it would actually generate a site for you for your idea, plus hook up Stripe so that you can handle payments and do like a pre-sale right away.
Oh my god, dude! I think that would like blow up exponentially. Honestly, I think it's like an incredible idea. Yeah.
I want to see how serious you are for this. So would you right now Venmo me for the pre-sale of this pre-sale landing page idea? A certain amount, whatever, like $5, just to see that you're into it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I would send you $5 right now for a pre-sale. if I was like coming across this like a landing page in a pre-sale.
Yeah.
Personally, I would even do like $25 or $50.
Wow. All right. Just as I was essentially just wrapping up for taking a break, another person reached out that I had called. He just called back and he was interested and he Venmoed me. So that's 2. Now I had out of 5, 2 people did pay. One person said, not quite yet, but I see the value and I would eventually pay. So I think that's looking pretty good, honestly. And I got a lot of learnings that I'll kind of overview just what I learned from this process so far. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break and I'll get back to it in a little bit. All right, it's now Sunday, day 2 of this experiment. And I've got one more cold call I'm gonna make. Someone that I had called yesterday is reaching back and just mentioned that they can chat today. So let's give them a call and see how it goes. Maybe for multiple ideas, like it has to do the job well, absolutely. Cool. Well, yeah, no, this is great to hear. And obviously you do not have to do this next thing I'm saying, but I'm trying to get like as much certainty as possible. So if you have Venmo, would you Venmo me a pre-sale of this idea right now on the phone?
How much?
Whatever you feel, $5, 10, like nothing, $1. It doesn't have to be anything much.
Yeah, I'll send you something.
All right, we got 3 people. That's crazy. I've got, let's see now, 3 Venmo requests came through over the past 2 days. Wow, I did not believe that this would actually work out. I thought it was going to fail. I thought this was not going to be a pleasant process at all, but it turned out to be something that was really valuable. And I not only got 3 people to actually give me money for this idea up front, I also got a ton of great insights into how to move forward with the idea, the key focus points, and just like some general ways to think about actually how to solution this that I didn't think of on my own. I'm gonna try to do this more still. Like, this was like day 2 and I only did 1 call, but just like I had anxiety leading up to it because like this is not something that I normally do. And I'm gonna just embrace that a bit though and try to keep moving forward and keep trying to push my comfort zone, because I think the more that I can do that as a founder, the higher chance of success that I can have in actually building a business. Next up, I'm going to really just collect these insights that I got and formulate a landing page for this concept, because I think there's enough validation from this that I feel like there's a path forward. And I'm gonna get that landing page together and then promote it on Kickstarter and maybe run some paid ads or something, just get some more like generalized traffic towards the site to see, will people pre-sell or pre-buy this idea. Yeah, so stay tuned for that, and I will call this a success. I really encourage anyone, if you have your own ideas that you're thinking about, or if you even have like an idea that you've been pursuing so far, stop where you are and just pick up the phone, write down a list of 10 people that you think might be someone that would be interested that's in your immediate circle, and call them. See what they have to say. Like, even if they don't buy, you're going to get insights. Like, some of the best insight I got was from someone that said they wouldn't buy it. I think that's a really valuable lesson I just learned, was just the power of, again, getting out there, putting your ideas out there, and embracing feedback. It's going to lead you down a path that you might not have thought of, but it's going to be stronger in the market that you eventually pursue.